Hi, really glad to see you. I'm glad you dropped by. And I wanted to speak today about deciphering your truth. And what does that mean as we're stepping up and out of toxic systems? Oftentimes, we're programmed into serving malignant systems. It could be in your family dynamic, it can be in the educational system, it could be through the medical industrial complex, it could be in your financial system, definitely in the corporate system. So, how do we decipher our own truth once we've been programmed into saying yes and going along with the status quo, almost in a comatose kind of circumstance? And the first step is to recognize that you're serving malignancy. Oftentimes that comes in the form of an intuitive hit. Something doesn't feel right inside, or you get a voice, you hear a directive that something isn't right within your circumstance. And you know it, you get uncomfortable in your body, you can sense it. And the first step is to recognize and respect that voice. And that voice is going to get more and more clear. And it's going to get more important as we move through the times that we're in today. And it's something that the dial has been turned down on, way down, just by circumstances, just by our social systems, just by our social media systems, just by the way that children are being programmed in school regarding their sexuality. There's been an unraveling of our internal power. It's almost like every game was played to take a jab at your own internal ability, your inner power, your inner awareness. And it's more imperative now than ever to wake up to that. So, deciphering your truth takes time to stop down and realize you may not be in your truth. You may be going on automatic. You may be going along with the program just because that's what you're trained into and that's what you're used to. See how that's playing out in your day, in your week, in your month, in your family system, in your job, at the doctor's office, with politicians, with general information. A lot of us go to alternative healers for information, tarot card readers, astrologers, uh, remote viewers, psychics, channelers, and they're all wonderful and they're fun. And I use them too. But take a look more clearly. Try not to live through what they have to say. Make sure you go inside and see what feels right for you. What is your truth? And I think it's something that we've negated and we've walked away from and we've short skirted because we have been told we're not enough. We have been told we're not smart enough. Someone else has to take care of us, whether that's in your partnership or in your educational system or in the medical system. Someone else has to do it for you. And that is what is so imperative to wake up from now. Now is the time. Take a look at your social media. What do you feel is really authentic and true for your reality? Take a moment to stop down. What does that feel like inside your own heart and your body, as well as your mind? It's imperative. It's more important than ever. The veil is lifting with point and purpose. Our systems that we've relied on are exploding for a reason. The veil that we've been living through, the film that has been coating our system, is gently coming off if you can take a look. And I know it's scary, but it's time to take responsibility for yourself, for your own desires. You know you've been the victim. You can see where you've been denied, where you may have been played, where you may have been used. But it's time now to discern what's important for you, to decipher what is true for you, and drop what's been done to you and stand up for your own sovereignty and your own right, regardless of past circumstance, and take control of your own well-being. First and foremost, allow yourself to step up. You have much more strength and you have all the tools within. That still small voice inside of there will tell you that you have all the power within, and it's time to follow it. And no, you don't need fancy teachers or modalities or expensive treatments. You can do it on your own by slowing down, dropping what is not necessary, taking a breath, going within, and discerning what is true for you. It's very difficult now to decipher truth because so much of the false propaganda is coming up for us to see clearly so it can fall away. You're not crazy and you are not alone. This is all happening with reason and purpose, and it's time for you to step up. So because this is such a chaotic and a fraught-filled time, I'm going to be offering a free group course. It's a 4-week, once weekly, 50-minute meeting where we can learn to decipher our own truth. You can learn to connect with the gifts that you came in with, to have a solid base for yourself to move forward from, so you can soothe yourself and feel an authentic sense of safety that doesn't rely on things from the outside in. It's going to come from the inside out like you've never experienced before. And we will get through this together. So if you're interested in that course, I'll put a link below where you can send me an email and let me know. And I'll send you more information about that free course that's coming up. There's also plenty more videos here that talk about discernment and deciphering truth and standing up for self, especially after experiencing toxic systems and waking up from them. You are not alone. We are in this together. If this video has helped you, I hope you'll share it with someone else who would be helped. And I really look forward to seeing you again next week. Take good care in between, and good things are coming.